India-China direct flights set to resume. After 5-year hiatus, India and China are finally in talks to bring back direct flights after a 5-year break. Services were halted in early 2020 due to the COVID-19 outbreak, compounded by the Galwan Valley border clash. But now, with tensions easing a bit, both countries are working toward reconnecting without changing the existing bilateral air rights framework. Airlines like IndiGo, 6E, and Air India AI are eyeing key routes such as New Delhi, DEL, to Shanghai, PVG, and hope to streamline procedures to make travel and trade smoother again. Recent discussions have focused on practical matters, like slot allocations and ground handling services at major airports like Mumbai, BOM, and Guangzhou, CAN. These talks point to a broader push to restore vital air links between the two most populous nations in the world, which could bring big economic and cultural wins on both sides. Multiple sources from Business Line confirm the ongoing negotiations are zeroed in on ironing out the operational kinks. Everything from slot management to renewing ground handling contracts and ensuring regulatory compliance. Before the pandemic hit, airlines from both sides regularly linked cities such as Kolkata, CCU, and Shanghai, PVG, though flights to mainland China have since been paused. Only services to Hong Kong managed to continue throughout. Signs of a thaw are becoming clearer. Meetings between Chinese officials and India's Ministry of Civil Aviation reflect a more constructive tone, and there's growing hope for real progress. The conversations have also touched on visa processes and coordination between multiple stakeholders, but again, the key bilateral air rights agreement will remain the same. Once logistics are sorted out, airlines will need to get boots on the ground, literally. That means staffing and securing all necessary approvals at Chinese airports like Beijing, PEK, while India-based teams prep for a full restart at home. Sources told Business Line that after this initial coordination phase, it'll be up to the airlines to get things moving, setting up their operations, locking in slots, and renewing ground handling agreements, all of which are trickier after nearly half a decade of dormancy. India's aviation sector is watching all this closely. A senior airline executive pointed out that flights to China used to operate with load factors of up to 90%. A clear sign of robust demand. Aviation consultant Mark D. Martin called the developments extremely positive, suggesting we might even see Chinese low-cost carriers entering India's market soon, offering flights to places like Chennai, MAA, and Mumbai, BOM. He also predicted a big spike in air cargo demand, which could mean more freighter aircraft in the skies between the two countries. Martin added that the potential here is massive. India and China house the largest and second largest populations globally. Before 2020, passenger and cargo operations between them helped fuel trade, business, and tourism, even in the face of political tensions. Bringing back these direct links could reignite all of that and then some, opening new doors for collaboration, economic growth, and people-to-people contact. Before the shutdown, airlines had robust networks connecting hubs like Guangzhou CAN and Kolkata CCU. When services stopped, travelers had to reroute via third-party hubs like Hong Kong, which added time and cost to their journeys. Now, with diplomacy making some headway, talks are moving forward without changing the foundational air service agreement. The goal is clear: get planes flying again efficiently and safely. If all goes well, this could mark the start of a renewed era in India-China aviation, a promising shift with far-reaching benefits. Stay tuned, subscribe, and follow us on social media for the latest updates on this story.